Bonjour, hi, welcome to the stream. I'm Frank Boucher, your host, and for the next few hours, we'll have some fun. I'm not sure yet if it will be a 2 hours or a 3 hour stream. It might be just 2 today, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I still need to check a few things. Just let me double check that the stream is running. Last time, cool. Last time it didn't work on YouTube correctly, but now it looks okay. Or is it Twitch now? Should be good. I'm a professional. Exactly. It works. Cool. Excellent. Excellent. Way. So, and I see the bars moving, so I'm not on mute. Look at that. After 380 stream, I'm starting to get used to it. Good. I'm excited today. I wasn't sure what to work on, so I decided, you know what? Let's go back to that .NET SDK that we start working on. So for RecII, for .NET, just to make it easier, like doing those messages and things like that. I think it's good to have an NET SDK. It's totally optional, but it's much easier. So last time we did add some API for the chat, for the search, but I want to add vision also. And like, since for the past few weeks I've been playing a lot with vision, I think that would be cool to add this and maybe get a better structure and maybe look at unit tests. I don't know, like maybe that's too much for today's stream. I feel like, you know, when you start thinking, oh, I should be doing that, that's why I'm excited. So much stuff to share and to do. But before we go into the today's stream, I'm looking for like, hi. Hey GT, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Happy to see you. Yeah, so before going into the Happy Wednesday, yeah. Wednesday, Wenderness Day, I used to say. And then voila, you kick off the drop game. Awesome. So if you want to play the game, feel free. You just have to type !drop if you're watching live on Twitch, because right now I don't have any connection, and first try you land. This is amazing. You got it. You're safe for this. You're safe for today. And all the digital friends are going. Awesome. But before we go, yes, Jeff. Previously on the channel last week, we start working on. Let me share my screen. Like so many landing. I will wait. Even CB is excited. Wow. It's okay now. Everybody landed. I can talk. Those guys. So yeah, so last stream, I'm way too big on this stream. We worked on Notebookmark, and I want to share that because I couldn't wait, and I pushed the new version. So now there's a new version, and it worked fantastically. So now you have not only you have the you know what, let's do things. I can do like this, and let's open VS Code. And what's the project I'm here? Next event. That's not what I want to work on. I want to go in Notebookmark instead of like saying I will show you. So that's Notebookmark. So if I'm lucky enough, I should wait a little bit more, and boom. Let's F5, run that solution, and we'll have a look. You don't see it, but it's compiling right now. If I'm moving in the other corner, it's thinking, waiting for the project to load. Apparently I didn't wait enough. Voila, now it's starting. Just want to show what are the features, and then we'll switch to today's work. Not the feature, but like last week we were like super close of like finishing the work, and I was like I couldn't wait, and I finished it on the evening. So it's, if you're new to the show, or like it's the first time you heard about Notebookmark, it's an application that aggregate notes that make you a list, so you could read those articles, those blog posts you found online, add some notes, and then aggregate all your notes so you could publish them in a blog post. That's what I use every Monday when I'm sharing my reading notes. And the tool look just like this. So we did change for Marcus, I think, was making a suggestion last week. He said, hey, like you should change your homepage. So we did. So this is our new homepage. Now we have those things. I know we need to change also. I think I did change it. So this is wrong. I think it's running on .NET 10 now. It's not running on .NET 9, I think. Let's validate that. But yeah, it's using Blazor. It's using Fluent UI, Blazor. It's using Aspire. It's using Azure Storage, table storage. So like that's a super, I don't like the word cheap, so I say always budget friendly. It's very inexpensive to use. For that type of project is like perfect. And it's using Reka AI. I was like, Frank, like you said about reading and like archiving and stuff. So why, like how AI is used in this project? Well, AI is used to make a few things, but one feature we add is that you can now, if we go in the settings, you can now change the prompt. They are part of the settings. Before it was hard coded into the code, so now you could change it the way you want. So it's used in the summary to write an introduction paragraph. So that's the suggestion. You could change it as you want. And then for searching, what? Yeah, that's what we ask. So you know what, let's do 5 just to show you that it works. So now if we go search, we can say, hey, I'm looking for cool.NET and AI blog posts. Let's see what's come from. So now you can search, and now you could specify only specific domain. Let's say because it's .NET, you just want like the .NET website, you could put that domain here. Or if you want to block some domain, I always take Reddit. I have nothing against Reddit, but I always pick that one. So you could say reddit.com, so I don't want you to look. So like you could have multiple websites that you block, or only one or a few that you allowed, separated by commas. And what's happening now is we have a multi-agent that will go check online, make the research, and try to come back with the title, the publication date, and the URL. And one thing, as like I'm using that version, I notice is having the URL would be great. Because sometimes just by the title, it's like, I don't know, like is it a good article or not a good article? So I think this should be clickable, so you could click on it and opens in a like different tab, and you could, you know, have a glimpse of the blog post or something like that. Or maybe like having a description could be better, like we need, or maybe both, like a description and maybe like a clickable, so you could validate. Because right now it's like, what building AI agent taught me? And oh, that's Bruno. that's Bruno, my friend, who wrote that. So let's add this definitely. .NET recap. Okay, let's add this, and let's say you like those three. I'm just like pretending they're not interesting, so we're not taking them. So the list is done. So we still have some work to do. That would be cool. But now that we kind of like have some article, we could go read them. If I expand that, like we have the post here list. So now that's our post, and look like this one, the title didn't follow. So it looks like a glitch. Tell me about Duprol, please. Hey Tyndall, how are you? Yeah. So now you could like open the blog post if you want, read it. What I do for my case, have like a specific, in fact, it's a logic app, and I'm thinking about redoing it in a container with N8N. It's like removing all the ads off the blog post and sending it to my Kindle. So that way I don't read online. I prefer that. And I used to be on Kindle, you could take notes and then everything is written in a file called my clippings. So I wrote the parser and I was using that, but now I'm not like on a Kindle from Amazon. I'm like from a Kindle from like an e-reader. So I'm using the Kindle apps. So the notes are not available. So that's why I start working with this application. So that's interesting. Yeah, so it was Bruno. So I'm not sure why the blog post. Oh, like, you know what? Let's fix that. So we could, one thing we could do is like we can come back here, edit, put the title. I'm not sure why it was not there. And then you can add the note. Say, okay, it's about AI. Cool, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, some tags if you want. Bruno is a tag, obviously. So now it's part of that. So when you're ready and you want to share your stuff, or you just want to like group them, you could go in summary, not in summary, in generate summary. And now you have all the blog posts you read for since last time. You could obviously make correction, typos, and stuff like that. Like I said, most of the time I'm on my little device, so there's always typos because I'm typing with thumbs. You can add on the fly category. So often that's when I had my podcasts, because I didn't create any tool yet for podcasts. And then when you're ready, you could ask AI to generate an introduction paragraph. So AI will look at all your notes. Here it's like cool and blah blah blah, so like I'm not sure we'll come back with something very smart, but he's doing it right. So he's generating that, and now you could like go in Markdown, take that and publish it if you want. So that's what we did, and so that was what we worked on last week. And I totally, oh yeah, it's there, boom, totally released the new version. So we have 1.1.1, so it's available. You could use it now. And one thing I mentioned, and we'll be working on, I'm not sure if it will be Friday or next week, because Friday I feel like I wanna work on 2D6 dungeon. But yeah, why does it feel like everyone else is so much better than Oh, at the game you're talking? Is it at the game you're talking? The drop game? Code and stream? Oh, you're awesome at coding and streaming, Tyndall. You know, let's do proper, I think that's the command. Whoops. Not, yeah, I should have, I didn't even do it correctly. Let's do it correctly. Like this. Yeah, you're someone you stream too. No, you're streaming the weekend. I guess. Yeah, like sometimes I'm just like, oh, I hide in my office for like a few hours and I see you streaming. It's like, wow, yeah. On Tuesday, okay. So yesterday. Okay. We'll see if I can catch you on Tuesday then. I was about to say something. So yeah. So I'm not sure we'll be working on that this week, because this week I feel like if it's been so long we didn't work on 2d6 dungeon, so we might work on that. But I know one thing that I mentioned that would be good is right now you could deploy that solution into Azure with like AZD up and it will work. But I'm not doing that because I feel like doesn't need to scale. It just needs a place to kind of like be accessible. So I'm running that in a container locally, and if you go in infra, is it infra? No, it's not infra. Where did I put it again? Source code. Oh no, it was Docker Compose. It was right there. Frank, it's in your face. So I have here my Docker Compose file. So you could use that and run it. What I did on my case here is I added a few labels, so my traffic proxy could just like, instead like doing ports, I'm using traffic to do that. So I can explain. I think what we could work is explain a little bit more. One thing that could be cool is to add authentication. I've been wanted to add some authentication running. I forgot what it's called. Oh, I forgot. It's available in container at cloak. I forgot. Cloud key. I forgot. But an open source project that manage authentication, and then you could just like change that or use whatever is in Azure and it would work. So I think if you're running locally and it's exposed to the web, obviously you want some kind of like blocker. You want some authentication, some security. So adding that would be nice. But at least if just like me, you're running it locally, the Docker Compose is there, so you could run it locally. But this repo right now doesn't do a great job at explaining, hey, you should be running this if you want to not run in Azure. So we need to work on that. So maybe next week. So 4 day. So did 4 hours. Oh, that's cool. That's good. And got 1 table and 1 form and 2 field done. It depends, right? Sometimes it's hard. That's why I use. So like, I know you're doing .NET stuff, but it was refactoring also. Maybe you don't have a lot of options here. I really enjoy Fluent Blazor for .NET. Let's add that to the notes. I really like that library. I like it so much that back when I was at Microsoft, Open at Microsoft, that was my show about open source, and we did a series of episodes talking about it. But I really like that library. I think it looks very clean and stuff like that. Recently I did use Mud-Blazor, I think it's Mud-Blazor, just to try something different. I think it was cool too. We'll explore that also, because I think it's good to have options, right? But yeah, they make your UI easier most of the time, because sometimes we fight a little bit with like how we think it should look and like how it looks, but it's always better than try to do with the CSS by ourselves. So anyway, So I wanted to share that with you. So let's add also the Notebookmark. That was the voila. So those things now will be in the show notes. If you're wondering what are the show notes, you could go at beyondmycloud.com and all the previous show are there. And if you click on a specific project, you have all the notes, all the game result. So you could see that GT Sum had like 45 on the next on last week stream. You see everything is there, and like if for example say, hey, what's that project, you could go in project and you see all the project here. So you could say, okay, so like when how many stream did he worked on Notebookmark, and click on Notebookmark and you have all the streams related to Notebookmark. So you have all the activity there, so you could, you know, learn more, because sometimes I don't understand why you did that this way or something like that. Since I'm live coding, there's plenty of bad decision. That's the goal of streaming, is that even if like you have gray hair, doesn't mean you know all the answers. Could be bad things, and we need to learn and have fun. That's the beauty of tech. Learning. I'm sure you learn, right? Yeah. Title. No one is. Yeah, exactly. Is it Tyndall? Tidal? I'm assuming it's Tyndall, and it's probably mean something that I don't know. Tyndall. Yeah, pin, right? Tyndall. It means absolutely nothing. Good with me. Good with me. Okay. Yeah. So now let's switch and go for today's project. Let's zoom. We're working. Oh, it's been so long. It's not even in my recent. Oh, I think I don't even have it on this computer. I don't even have it. Maybe, and though I don't want to clone directly Reka. I prefer working on my fork. So let's go add another repo here, and let's go for Reka SDK.net. Boom. So now it should be here. So we clone there. What? So open it now. I need a nick. I could think of anything. Ah, okay. Cool. So now we have that. I feel like VS Code is still open. Let's close that version of VS Code. Let's reopen our SDK. Yeah. No, I don't need AI today. We're working. if you work with AI to write AI, is it Inception? I guess it is, huh? I've been working on a super cool project. I'm very looking forward to share that video. It's AI-ception. Ooh, yeah, I like that. I do all the time too. It's hard once you start using AI. It just like it go faster. It just kind of like, you know, it's a great tool to kind of like scaffold stuff, and even sometimes it type faster than me, so I could just like, you know, type something, a few words, even if there's typo, just like, hey, write that. It's faster. Oh, so yeah, so I've been working on a cool project, and everything is ready. I just need to finish that thumbnail and maybe like write a little blog post or something, but it's for automatically clipping using AI. So when there's a new video on a YouTube, automatically N8N triggered and now send that video to Reka AI. Reka check that video, and based on your prompt would like look for the best moment and generate like a short YouTube shorts, and like send you an email when it's done telling you, hey, like you could download it if you want. So it was a fun project. Took me just like a few hours to put together, and I think I will maybe build some connectors so it's even easier for people who have or are less familiar with code, because right now like you need to do like HTTP call, and like I know for some people who are less technical, it's like it's scary a little bit. So if I can wrap it up in a nice thing, it will be easier. Yeah. Wow. So step one, so that's your recipe, Tyndall. So you write a bullet list. Yeah, I do that all the time. Sometimes I will like open like a text box and just like a text file, just like write everything I want there, so I could change it and I'm not stuck in the corner. And then step two, ask it to write about the bullet point. Step three, read what it did, tune it, and ask to go, okay, so you're working on a kind of a plan with him. Okay. I like that. It's true that when I have like a bigger project, I use that. Okay, like my sentence for me is like, don't do it yet. Let's just talk about it. It's kind of like, so then we work on like what we, you know, what I want to do and things like that. Oh, yeah. I did brainstorm the other day with AI about this project, and I'm still not sure what I will be doing, or how I will be doing it, or like how do I manage that so it doesn't cost me an arm and like there's some kind of automation. But I want some unit test, but I'm not sure how to test the SDK. It's my first time I'm writing an SDK, and right now it's just like a collection of classes. I think if we have time today, one thing we can add also is like the clients. That would be easier, I think, to have like nice clients instead of like having people writing a regular HTTP clients and then like using our class. I think if we have a clients that expects stuff, I think it would be better. But like they will be optional, but I think it could be nice. Some people may prefer that. But at some point I need some unit tests, because it's an API, so I could change. So I need the SDK to fail if the API, I need a unit test to fail to tell me that the SDK need to be updated. So like I need the test to run on a regular basis, let's say once a week or once a day or something like that, just to make sure that the SDK always work, because things goes, and like usually it wouldn't matter that much, but since it's AI, things move so fast that I think I need this kind of like security. Like I cannot just count on, oh yeah, once in a while we'll run the test, or like I will, no, I won't. No, the team is running super fast, so like they don't have the time all the time, They don't think about Frank. Say, oh yeah, let's Frank know about his SDKs in .NET, like because it's .NET also. Not everybody likes .NET as I do. So if you're not sure, so what do you use? Are you using, I forgot what, like, are you using Rider? I forgot what you use. I use, on this stream, I use most of the time VS Code because I'm on Linux and because I'm used to that. I did a few streams where I was using Rider or Visual Studio. Yeah, you can customize it. I did try to use Cursor. It was good, but I don't know. I felt like more comfortable in VS Code than Cursor. I felt like in Cursor, I felt like force, like it was too much AI. I didn't have place to be me. But I need to revisit, and like, you know, it's not like an hour that gives you a good vibe. I think I need to do maybe like force myself to use it for a project or something like that. I read an article last week about Zed. It looks super cool, and I was like, oh, I need to use it. I need to use it. And then at the end of that blog post, well, like in the blog post, it was saying that I think Razor pages were not supported yet, or not correctly, and Markdown grammars. I forgot what about the Markdown. There was two things kind of like for me. I think it was the Razor pages and something about the Markdown, but I forgot what it was. That. And I was like, well, it's the two things that I would probably use it for, so. But I will definitely give it a try anyway, but it went down now in my priorities. I did try also, like the other day, I was like, okay, I need to go and like learn more about NeoVim. And one thing I did is I found a guy on YouTube really explain how to set up your environment with NeoVim. And I thought that was cool. So I have a VM with NeoVim in it, so I don't have to install it, and you know, I felt better. But I still need to learn how they call that, the Vim flow. So like how you do things and how you search and how you move from file to file. But I think it's useful because sometimes when I'm SSHing in like a container or like a server, and I don't have like a UI, an interface, I feel like I'm completely lost. Okay. So that SDK, like I said, it's totally optional. Like you don't have to use it. It is available on NuGet. We are publishing that every time we push. And right now it manages the chat service and it managed the search. And I want to add also, I want to manage also the vision, right? If we go, let's go to the ducks. Oh yeah, I need to type it. It's the first time I go on that website from this computer. It's possible. So there's multiple, so like there's the chat, like regular chat. We have the research. That's what we use into Notebookmark to kind of like have an agent search for us online. It can also search in files, but in Notebookmark, it was making sense to search online for us. So we did that. So I want to use vision also have an SDK, and we use Vision in different projects. So I think I will, just like I did previously, I will move those classes inside the SDK. But before we do, I think we need to get a better structure. GT, will you land again? Just beside. You cannot drop you cannot land every time. Well, like land, but not on the target. Come on, give you know, give the chance to others. So yeah, so if we look at the code right now, everything in the same namespace. It's all into SDK. So we have the chat response, and we have the Reka response. So I think we need to have maybe Reka SDK chat, Reka SDK search, Reka SDK common or share. I think common maybe better, because like message are used in both. So I think that should be going in common. And then we'll have Reka SDK Vision and like have the specific for Vision class over there. I think that would be better. Yeah, I think I will be better doing that. Let me know if you think I'm wrong, or if like, Frank, you're over engineering it. I'm not a UI engineer, but Reka AI feel pretty unorganized. We're working on it. Well, color have meanings, but I know we are working on a new style. Recently, I think they work. I'm not sure. I saw the new version, but I'm not sure. Is it the? Yeah, that's the new version. So like the color are attached to the product. So today we do orange. But otherwise the color, or that kind of like beige tan color, and the dark, like it's not black, it's kind of like super dark gray. That's the colors, and I think that blue is our accent. Otherwise, it's the product colors. But yeah. No, and it's just that I get it. I told them like, are you sure? I think it's removed, right? We want to change that. I think we have recordings now, so people can like watch a demo, but for security and stuff like that, often like you need to talk to someone. That's why we wanted to make it so we can answer all your answers. But yeah. No, pricing is available if you go into the I think even here. Where is it? Is it right? I know it's in the doc. If we pick, for example, one product, try it now, schedule a demo, yeah. So you could try it now, or like if you want like a more specific demo, because often like it's an API, right? So like I'm assuming you want to know how you can integrate it and stuff like that. Okay, so that's one thing that will be bring to the website. But if you go into the docs where I was earlier, like the pricing is right there at the beginning. Get started. You have the pricing. It's there. It's cheap. Well, yeah, you are right. I know in the next version, because the version, like I was confused because in the version I have, it's there. Not that like the internal version, like it's there. I know we bubble it up. What's happening? Did it speak? GD Cool, thank you for the following. I'm not part of the designer team, so I cannot agree or deny with what you're saying, Tyndall. Sorry. I want to keep my job. No, I think. All right then. Yeah. No, like I think I agree with you that that website right now is not perfect. We know, we worked on it. We are working on it. Anyway, okay. I was about to, before you distract me with your stuff. Yes, indeed. Well, yeah, it is important for me, but like more than that, like obviously we want a good product. We want a clear website. That's also very important, right? We need people to understand. Okay, so I think we want, so merge. Oh, what? Okay. Let's create a branch. Let's do adding vision. That's the name of our branch. And before we had vision, I think we're creating like a more refined namespace grouping. So for example, Reka chat response, I know there's chat in the name, but I think we need to put chat here. And I think I will keep the chat in the response just in case like you have those two at the same, you know, because if you do your using at the top of the page, then like in the middle of the code, you don't know what it is. So I will keep that in the name. So that means we need to change that other one, the Reka response here, to Reka research response. So for consistency, otherwise our friend here, Tyndall, will say, well, you're not consistent, right? So now, for example, choice needs to be common. And I never know how to spell common in English. So is it this? And is it plural in English? Oh, I could have asked, is it with a U or? So I'm guessing it's like this? No. Never know. Why? Nope. So I was okay. You think? You think I am insistent? So I was okay. I was good. Okay, cool. Good to know. So then, message will also need to be part of that SDK since it'll be used in both, I think. Right? So Reka chat, also, yeah, chat response, also have usage Reka. Usage. Also here it's called usage, and the other one it's called usage Reka. See, I do my best, but I don't know. Here it's usage, and I put usage Reka. So maybe it should be just usage. So now that class need to be also in common. 2 M's common. That's what happened with the cats, right? When they're not sleeping on your keyboard, it's on your end, just like, and they're so cute you cannot move. I totally get it. Yeah, I often, like in my web project, I often use share as a library. I thought common was making more sense here, or as a more, I don't know. I don't know, it felt more clean than shared. But it is true, like those are shared. Exactly. I'm telling you, naming is hard. Naming is hard. We always think like, yeah, well, why? Let's like that because it was making some. It was making sense, and then like, what do you know? Like 3 months after, I was like, oh. And now I'm doing a bunch of changes, and I'm using this, so I will have to change that in my project just so like it follows everything. Okay, and I think it's good to do this, but here I should have put folder, I think. Yeah, let's do common. Let's do nope. Let's do chat. And let's do I said research, right? I need to change. That's now Reka research response. It's a bit long. So that is now research. Cool. So we renamed this Reka research response, and we move it into research. Move. And then choice go into common, move. And message go into common. Oh, in your project, Blazor block editor, Blazor block. Oh, that's bad. But you know, like it's those things where you start and then like you can see like there was a full process, and you know that's good. Blazor blocks editor makes more sense. Okay, so then in usage, total tokens, total tokens, tokens. It's not the same thing. Oh, what? Oh, it's an int. Okay, so I think we're good for this one. Total call. So that's a class. And it's in reasoning step. I'm guessing reasoning step, I think that will go only to the research. I don't think we have the reasoning step inside. So yeah, I will go into research. That's pretty cool also, the reasoning step. Tyndall, if you never used RecAI, when you do like a search or something like that, it will come back with all the reasoning, the query it did when it searched, the reason why it picked something and stuff. So you see all the tools it calls, all the reasoning steps, you see it. So it's give back with the answer. That's pretty cool. So like when you want to learn, that's pretty cool. And like that's all the details. Like it's optional. You don't have to have it, but like it's there. You could bring it. So tool calls. I see tool calls. That's again. I will be in research. So let's move it here, and we'll just add that into the namespace. Too many things open. Reca chat, we need to put in the chat. So we did that one. It's in the chat, and right now there's usage. Usage is here. Usage should be in common. Cool. So now it is in common. So now here we'll say what that is. Oh no, like we have it already. Cool. Okay, cool. Response item. Okay. So response item, is it also in the research? Doesn't look like it. So I guess research response item can go in the chat. But then should I put chat response item? No problem, having fun lurking, my friend. Like we have a new do we? Yeah, we have that new emote also for on the channel to lurk with CB. That's a lot of friends. Okay, so we have that. Okay, service tier. So that's in Reca research. I guess we can move. Where is it? Oh no, it's a string. String usage. Okay. Well, 30 dev is lending, and GT, obviously GT is lending. So now we have reca message. And is reca message the same thing as message? Oh, baby. One thing I need to check. Oh, no, it was the same class. I was just like naming it differently, but we saw it was coming from the same thing. Okay, so content item, reca message. So where this is used. No, hold on. In the response item. So I guess that can go in the chat then. It makes sense, it's a message, right? So I guess then it changed the domain. We need to put chat. And the content item. Hello, McNet. How are you? That was looking very promising, where I thought you would be bouncing and coming back and landing, but nope. I think it's just like when it's going too slow, it doesn't bounce. I'm not sure of the rule of like when it bounces and when it just kind of like reroute. So it's also into Reca Chat. So let's move that into Reca Chat. Reca Chat. And we have Reca usage here. So I do have a class Reca usage, but I'm not using it. What? Maybe I had. Oh, what? No. Yeah, so it's never called. So Reca usage. Okay, let's compare those two classes. Maybe I missed that when I merge. And we had usage that is in comment, right? There's more stuff here. Now I'm confused. I think it was not used anywhere. Was it? No, it was used somewhere. It was used into. I think I changed it here. But no, I was using. Was I? No, I was using, so that's the class. How can I see again the previous version? Let's go to here. If I open this and I go to common and I go, no, it was not common. If I go in research, in the response, no. And the reasoning step, no. And the, no. Where did I? In Reca research response. Reca research response. I change it. It's not there. Then it was the other one in the Reka chat response. Because I changed those things. I landed 49. Yes. I'm safe. Okay, let's go online. What is it? And then with so let's go to Reka response. So that one was usage, and Reka chat response was different. Okay, so instead of Reka, I need to call it chat usage. So in Reka chat response, Reka chat response, here it's chat usage. And now the Reka usage become chat usage. And it move into chat. Come on. That means that usage should get out, go into research. And be research usage maybe. And it will be like Reka SDK research dot research usage. So if it research, but otherwise it will be confusing at some point because the name of the class will be the same. And R research and C research, C R usage and C usage is a bit weird, I think. Yeah, so here now, cool. So it will be like this, excellent. And now in chat, cool. Great. So now we have user, look this, user location approximative. So that's in research. We can move that here. And it goes into research. Cool. So now let's try to build How do I do that on that keyboard every time? Too many keyboard, too many things. Whoa, whoa. Oh, .NET 9. We need to upgrade. Two errors. Response item. I know. Oh, response item is still should be in the chat. And the other one was message. Message is in common and it's using reasoning step. What? But message was used in multiple places. Am I wrong? Oh no, it wasn't. It's using in Reka message. Well, like that, yeah, okay, that's the class. In response item, in choice. Does choice is used in multiple places? I think that's the thing, right? I think it was choice is used in multiple places, is it? No, look like choice is only in search. So we don't need common in then? I thought we did. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. So here we have choice. Here, string, chat, and item. Oh, so we don't. So that needs to go in research. And that needs to be in research. So now there's nothing anymore in common. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's do okay, and let's build. Okay, so we didn't have anything in common. We don't need common. I thought we did. Well, we don't. That's easy. That's easy. And now we need to upgrade, right? So right now this project is .NET 9. So we need to upgrade at .NET 10. And that will be version 2 also. I guess we could outdated. Let's see. I think like it's just classes, so there's nothing, so I could just like upgrade. Just like this. Oh, no, not that outdated. Well, build. No difference. Wonderful. Cool. So now we have our new structure. So we have a chat domain and a research domain, and now we want to bring, and we broke everything. And but it's okay to break things because it's not like we had tons of users yet of our SDK. I say that, I didn't look at the NuGet download. Maybe we do, but I doubt it. Okay, so we'll commit that, and then we'll bring the vision classes. What do you think? I think it sounds like a good plan. Sounds legit. It sounds like, you know, sounds like, yeah. CB is excited. Who landed? Undefined process. Okay. Did I really finish reason? That's in Reka chat response. Sometime merging are weird. Well, that's fine. Okay, let's merge this. Well, all of that. I was not ready for all, but fine. Okay. Organize the SDK into chat and research namespace. And upgrade up. .NET 10. Cool. So now that's in. So now we need to open another project. Let's open another VS Code. A new window. What's the most recent project we did using Vision? I think it was the roast frame fisher. I think roast was more complete. So that will be part of the API example.net. Oh no, I missed your comment. Aspire 13.1. Oh, that's amazing. Thanks for sharing. Breaking changes. See, I'm not the only one making breaking changes. I'll push that to my see now. That's how I do it. A little bookmark that called a logic app that clean up, and I will just get the blog posts, not that menu and not everything. Just MCP for AI. That's cool. Oh, was there an otter? Or it's the team? Oh, do you have it? Oh, I'm guessing it's the Aspire. Oh, Aspire Discord. Cool, we'll close that. You make no, I make change that breaks the code. Okay, not this code, not Aspire. You're not the one causing Aspire to fail. Or is it? Was it you? It's a community project, so it could be because of you. You could be involved in those breaking changes. I'm looking forward to Aspire Friday. How do they call it? Aspire Friday? Friday Aspire. Maybe David will be there this week. Looking forward to it. Okay, so in this project, let's see if first we have the latest version. And then we'll bring the classes for it. So here, no, expand, and we can pull. And I am in main. Aspire Friday. Aspire. Oh, they did the last one last. 2 hours, 2 hours, 12-hour stream. My God. What was the project? What were they were working on? Sorry. Sometime, well, like not sometime. I have watched a few minutes of those streams. They are very captivating. For me, it feels like chaos, but I love it. I know those person. I met those person in person, in flesh. And seeing them how they work, it always blow my mind. I'm searching my words here. I'm really impressed all the time to see them work and stuff like that, and like they talk and then code and fix stuff, but then I cannot lurk with that. It's like too captivating, so I need to like watch a few minutes and then like okay, and like do my stuff and then like take a break, and I put like alarm like okay, I have a 5 minutes break and I'm watching their stream. I love what they do. It's great. Oh, Seth was there on top of that. Oh, that was probably a really fun one. Seth has a really good poker face and stuff, and that's a smart guy also. Oh, that was probably like an awesome one, and I won't watch a 12 hours recording. No way. Oh my God. Okay. Oh no, roast my life. Oh, video analyzer. Yeah, that's what we want. Right? Because roast was written in Python. So I think the last project I did a more recent one, though it was not doing a lot of things. I think video analyzer has like the research, has like the queries, so I think that's what we want. So here we'll have a new folder, we'll call it vision. Oh, perfect, and I'll ping you here, cool. So now, if I go, I'm guessing into domain, we have a search result. So all those things here QA answer, even that I'm not sure.
Bonjour. Hi. How are you today?
Hello, sir. How are you? Oh, you did start working, right? At your new place? Did you? That will be a very costly bill. I can ping you if you want on Discord or whatever you tell me to do. I can do that, but I'm trying to be consistent. It's been like it's even on my schedule. I think I believe I can fly. If you go on Twitch / then F Boucher F Boucheros, if I can even spell my name correctly. I think it's on my schedule. Where is the schedule? There's a way to say schedule, right? Even me, I cannot find it. So how can I think you can find it? Or maybe because I'm live, we don't see it? Or knock? Is it? You can knock? Oh, that's cool. What? You cannot call. I want to join my own stream. Come on. I want to do it. I want to do it. Yeah, schedule. See? I'm on schedule. It's fine. Though I did play the animation today, so you missed it. I know how much you love that animation. Okay, so I'm not sure what are those classes. So this we definitely like queuing. Q should be there too, so I'm not sure. I feel like we can bring that. QA answer. Feel like it should be part of it. Search result. Feel like it. But what made me is like there's no GT. Oh, it's those classes I want. Sorry, I don't want you. Bye bye. Sorry, I don't want you. Not rename. Delete. Delete. You are sure you don't? Yeah. Stop asking me. I'll add you to my calendar. Cool. Yeah, how can you be redundant? I think that is it. I'm not sure if it was you or someone else who teach me the meaning of redundant. That's not how we say that on this side of the pound. That's good. That's really good. Hello, Alexa. Oh, man. Okay. So, yeah, so I think also I want to add the service. I mentioned that earlier, but let's start with just the classes. So, this Reka video upload response, we want that. We want the Reka video response, yes. Want the Reka video. We want the Reka search Results. We want the Reka research response, search response. Oh, that will be Reka Vision search response. Ooh, but you know, and oh, that one I'm not sure. Although it's a DTO. Oh, it was because it's. I think that's just Q&A answer. Where that was used, I think that's just me. But I don't use any databases, so where that's coming from. In the service, so I deserialize that. But if I deserialize that, why don't I have properties? Oh, because I put the name of the properties like exactly the same. This is not good C#, so I need to change that. So Reka QA answer. Reka QA answer. I'll go there. Did it? Okay, now it moved. I think it's too much information. Sorry, Dev. Charge Jerome. Do you have a Jerome in your like family or something? Or you have like a butler that's called Jerome and it's a bot. Oh, I didn't even try my new emote for dropping today. Oh, I was close. I felt like I was about to land. Okay, so let's minimize this. Oh, GT, that was close too. And Cyril, you did land while you were absent. So I think if I do scores like this, Surly Dev with 8. Yeah, they need to push him so he's not always landing. Okay, so now we need to change the domain, the namespace, sorry, not the domain, the namespace for those. Right? It needs to be Reka SDK Vision. Don't fight, boys, don't fight. Okay, so we did that one, so now we need to change that. Yes. Why when I click, you're not doing it? Yeah. You're not expecting me to... I don't get it. It's tab. I don't... Bling! Bling! Namespace. Okay. So now was the QA this one, right? Yeah, we need to change. It's not proper C#, so we need to change that and use those things instead. But it gets confusing when you do it. Yeah, why? Like, it is tab. System message. Cool. No, here, yeah. And it's confusing. Those injection of line sometimes just like it get confusing. Yes. 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 Nope. I want. Yes. Yes. Okay, cool. You did add them correctly. Response, system, error, status. Cool. So now we need to change them. Let's give it a try, GT. You can drop and everybody follows you. Oh no! This time when the digital friend didn't listen. And I'm trying really, really hard to not be in your way, GT. As you can see, I'm just kind of following the wall here, just trying to, like, you know. Okay, so now let's put that in C#. So chat response, system message. Oh, I wish I could click. Yep. Cool. So now that's C#. So now we don't need the DTO because we are now in the SDK. So it could be like this. Reka QA answer. Do I need vision in it? I don't think so. We can do, we'll have to put also image at some point. No, I think when you ask for an image, I think it's through the chat. So it will go in the chat. It won't be in visions, I think. So, but we will have the file management could be a little bit different, maybe. Thank you. My new job is in coding in JavaScript. JavaScript, well, JavaScript is not bad. It's just, you know, if you're not used to code in JavaScript, then like coding in JavaScript could be hard. Well, not hard, but like when you change language, you feel like you're not good at it because like you're starting again as like a more junior, so you don't have the knowledge and the speed you're used to. So Reka research response, so I think that's good. So here we can remove the DTO. So I can remove DTO from the name of the class, of the file, I mean. Cool. Here, same thing. I think it's right to if you change the name of the file, match the name of the class in it, so you don't have to do it twice. PYD, URL, metadata. So we forgot that one. Video metadata. Video metadata. Oh, it's metadata. No, it's video metadata. What? Not DBA, just SQL developer. Oh, SQL, cool. SQL Server. Oh, that's a cool job. I didn't know you had like an SQL orientation, sorry. That's how I started in my young career. I was like a DBA, and then I switched quickly to SQL developer, and I really enjoyed it. But I was really liking the developer part of it, so I transitioned from SQL to code. But yeah. Okay, so I want to go to that. No. Here and do a search for this. We put it into video. We didn't even have a class. Wait, what? So that class video was in the domain, but it was okay. Great. Oh, sorry, Dev. That's like a really bad jump. Okay, let me try with my new emotes which one I'm doing. Let's do CB. Ce n'est qu'un au revoir, my friends. Ce n'est. And afraid that a cat will just like bump me in. Maybe no. I'm going slow, but I'm faster than her. Okay. Okay, so yep, there's no more DTO. Excellent. There's no more DTO. Cool. So now if we try again .NET build, it worked. Cool. So now let's make sure the class name makes sense. I don't think we need reka everywhere, right? So it could be QA answer, search response. Though search response is confusing because I think we have, oh no, it's research response. So search response, So should it be vision search response? I think it needs to be vision. Yeah, okay, so here we can remove the Reka. So it will be QA answer. GT, whoa, that's a cool score. I think you just took you're just taking the lead, GT, right? One thing that could be cool, like we need to think, we should build a game for the stream instead of, like, I like drops though, but like we could have from time to time a different game. Like that interact, you know, like on Code Rush, you have those drones. On Adams, you have the jump. I could try to think if we have something in it interesting though. It needs to be different. I don't want to do like another drop game or the same thing as someone else. But it could be cool to have our own game. So, oh yeah, that's a hard one. So, Reka, search response. and search result. Oh yeah, because I think the search results is part of the response is not part of the result. So I think here auto for the Reka API video search endpoint DTO. So as we said, we remove the DTO. So here video search. So maybe it's video search response then. Or vision. I think it's better if we do video, so at least we're not repeating and it's specific. So in case there's a photo or image, yeah, okay, so we'll do video. So video search response. Video search response. Video search response. Cool. So now Reka search result. If we go to Reka search result, that was for just the envision, right? Data transfer object for search result from the Reka. But that's also video. So we'll do video search result. Reka video could be called vision video or just video. I guess just video is good. I don't think we have video anywhere else. Let me know if I like, there's a lot of activity. I'm trying to be super focused on the code. So if I miss your message, let me know please in the chat. Using exclamation point, attention, attention. Yeah, I think we can drop the Reka here and just call it video. So we can do this. Though, sorry, Dev, one thing that thank you. Somehow I knew you would be doing that. Though looking at my analytics, this time of the day, this day, I think it's you're welcome. I think it's really bad timing for like streaming. Like there's not a lot of people compared to the Friday or other stream. Though I'm not doing that to become famous, but you know, if I'm spending time. So like it's, so right now it's 10 or no, is it midnight or 11 where you are? Sorry, Dev. Because it's winter, right? So you are in the so it's about to be 10. So you are 5 hours. It's about to be 5 here. Oh, one time change. Like it's not the same everywhere, and that confused me. That's why. Like for Singapore, now before it was 12, now it's 13 until we change the hour again, then it will be 12 again. So video metadata, that's a good name. Video search response. So those are the class we did before. So we can change this by video. Just one V. Thank you. So useful. Cool, so it built. It built. So now we could try to, attention, the word material themselves by GMT. The Greenwich, right? Meridian time zone, Greenwich Meridian time zone. Is that what GMT means? I think it is, right? Okay. Well, I'm getting tired. Is it the music? Maybe we should change the music. It is very smooth today. Oh, I didn't take my afternoon coffee or tea. Just drink water. Maybe I should drink something. But if I drink something, then I will need bio break. Okay, so I think we will commit this. Yes. And W is silent. What? Greenwich Meridian time zone? Oh, Greenwich? It's not Greenwich? Greenwich? Greenish? Wait, let me grab something. Try to put some energy. Like though it's not an energy drink, but it's not a beer either. Not to have beers lying like around. No. That's not what I'm saying. I don't want this. Coffee mug. I want something like this. So this is little water. If you want to sponsor me, feel free. I'm not drinking those energy drink or powder stuff. So maybe you have less streamers, so if you want to sponsor me, I'm open to sponsoring. Well, that's a lot of people. I'm following the walls today. And I'm not with like I feel lonely. Hey McNet, you landed with the dab.net. Love it. And GT just kind of like, screw you everybody. I'm landing with 74. It's not your best score? You did better today? I think you could do exclamation point stats to see your stats. It's been a while though, I didn't run this command. I'm not sure if it's still run correctly. Okay, 72. 77.20. That's good. 15 tentative. That's a lot. Just saying. Maybe you will be the super user today. The super participant. I say that and I'm at 13. But you landed 4 times. You're playing the numbers here. Yeah, it's true. You can clip me. I'm online. It's true. I'm online. Yeah. No. If you could read the movies that start in my head, I was about to do stuff, but no, like, okay. I'm mostly crying. Okay. What I want to do now, I completely forgot. What did we talk about? Oh, again. Oh, my light is off. Oh yeah, because I unplugged it. Good, Frank. You unplugged the light. Obviously, it stopped working. It went out of battery. That's better. Ah, there, that's better. When I'm sitting, this area get too much shadow. When I'm standing, it's fine. I used to stream like all the time, but when it's in the evening, I cannot stream 2-3 hours standing. Those pop-ups are not very long, eh? Should make them longer. The banner is long, but the pop-up wasn't very long. Like, I'm shy, but not that much. Okay, I think what I want to do is I want to use those to see if it works before I push. Or could I maybe I can push a beta version? Here I could do this dash beta. Yeah, so let's do that. So we'll do this. Then we push. Not sure if on if that triggers some GitHub action. Oh, no. So it's just on main. I think it's just on main, right? If we look at the GitHub action, it publish. Oh, it's only something when we tag. Okay, cool. It builds. It's only a class collection. I'm pushing a version beta, so I think it's okay. So we'll create a PR. So adding vision, we merge to. Oh, wait a second. This. Will this work from my or just from? $94. Well, you're the winner for today. It's only when I push a version, when I tag the version. I'm not sure how to do that. Hey, Well, you're the winner today, so yay! Congrats and see you Friday. I'm thinking about how I do that, chat. Well, I guess it's just you and I now, McNet. Oh, and Sir Lev is still maybe there. Half asleep. So, if I want to push a beta version, I just need to push it. It doesn't need to be because if I push that, can I push a beta version without saying like it's the latest and greatest? Like making them, oh, come on, don't push McNet outside. That's not nice. My friend something, I forgot the name. Yeah, there were friend pushing here. People were pushy. It's not nice. Oh, I should go back in my corner. Yeah, they nudged them away. Today I don't like the target. So yeah, so if I push, I could push my branch. How do I do that? How do I do that? Right here, it's a release. If I create a new release, this will be the label as the latest. So if I don't do that, I can set it as a pre-release instead. Oh, okay, I can do that. But then I shouldn't care. I don't like. There's nobody. I'm just trying to make sure. Like I feel like it's serious. It's a SDK. Booms. Booms. Am I putting the code? Am I keeping the code into a branch, or am I landed? Yay! And 29? Oh no, like each time, because it's me. It's putting attention, but that wasn't my best score, right? Yeah, no, I wasn't. CB didn't yay me yay undefined process for good reason. Okay, so do I need to keep that beta version in it? No, because if people want to go back to the version, they could go and go to this version, and then they will have the code of that version. If they go with the latest, then it's the latest. So here, I can do a PR then. Adding vision, I do that. I feel I should have like a VNix or something like that. Yeah, I think we're good. So I don't even have like a build check here. I should have something like that though. But I think I was waiting to do the okay, so now we can the test. But I really don't know. I'm not sure of my strategy right now for testing my that SDK. But right now it's just class, so we could do that. I'm guessing it's integration, so we have to do tests, like do calls and check if it works. But I need also, I think I will also add some services in it. So instead of like using a HTTP regular, you will use ours to save you a little bit of work. Okay, so now that we'll draft a new release. We select the tag. The tag will be v0.1.2-beta. That's what we put, right? Oh, we didn't put the, so there's no yeah. Create a new tag. Cool. So we set that as a pre-release. And we publish. So it's a pre-release. So does it trigger the action? Yes, excellent. It may be it for today, chat. I'm getting tired a little bit and I'm hungry. So the workflow worked. So now if we refresh this, I guess it takes a little bit of time, right? Or do we need to specify, like, include pre-release or something like that? Version maybe? What? No. So, .NET, how do you search for a package? What's the shortcut? Control Alt. That's what I was doing. Is it .NET search that package? I forgot what it is. .NET NuGet search. Okay, let's do this. Let's try. Say .NET NuGet search, and then we go for Reka SDK. That's not it. Did you invent it? .NET CLC, .NET NuGet search. .NET NuGet search. I guess it's not NuGet. Maybe it's package? But probably not, because here it's had. Oh, it is search. So if I do now this and I do -- pre-release, I still just have this. So now I have this. I have that version. Hopefully it shows as a pre. Well, the name says beta, but I wonder like how you need to specify it. But it's there. Okay. Well, you know what, chat? I'm getting tired. So before I sleep in your face, let's check that stream summary. Oh, one last time. Okay, one last time, and after that, we stop. We'll wrap up the stream. No, I'm happy though. We did some progress, and it will give me time to think about the structure of our unit test. So cool. 2 digital friends, excellent. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We stop. Stream 381. It's been a while. It's been a journey. That's pretty cool. So the result of the game. Drum roll. Sorry, Dev. 8. Then we have. I'm just naming the humans here. So myself with 49, MechNet with 52. GT with 94, and that's it, right? Yeah, so the best score was undefined process with 98. That's pretty good. Luckiest was undefined process. And the super participant is SurlyDev, as usual, with 32 drops. You're a beast of the drop. You used to be known as the beast of the cryptographer, doing a lot of clips. But now you're a beast in like the drop game. Hey, thank you everybody for joining me in this evening stream. If you're in Europe or well, still late afternoon if in your America. I think it was good. We did work on the Reka SDK. We pushed that beta version, so now we need to test it. So we'll do a manual test. But in the close future, what we need to do is have some automation. So like, I feel better when I'm pushing a version, so like we know the tests are running properly and everything should be working, because as we go, more and more people should be using that SDK. So we want something more robust in place. I will be streaming again this Friday, and I feel like we need to work on 2D6 Dungeon app. It's been a while. So if nothing changed in the planning, I think we'll be working on 2D6 Dungeon app. And yeah, I think that's about it. So with that, I will say thank you again for being with me today. It was super cool, and I will see you Friday. Bye, everybody.